Good morning. This is day 57 of Fortitude Through Stoicism. Fortitude is the strength of mind, and Stoicism is the ancient philosophy that I am embarking on a 365-day journey of implementing into the life of a modern masculine man. Today, day 57, to each his own. Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor. Another has done me wrong. Let him see to it. He has his own tendencies and his own affairs. What I have now is what the common nature has willed, and what I endeavor to accomplish now is what my nature wills. There's a couple things packed into this, and Ryan in the Daily Stoic goes on to talk about how Abraham Lincoln used the same lessons that he learned from the former emperor of Rome. So, loosely paraphrased, Lincoln was furious with some of his generals, one in particular who was a friend. And so instead of lashing out at him, he wrote him a big, long, lengthy letter. All the things he feel like he, done wrong and what have you. He folded up that letter neatly, placed it in his desk, and never sent it. It allowed him to process those emotions before lashing out. Because what he knew and what the former emperor knew, it's easy to fight back. It's easy to give in to that will to rage, that will to revenge. And it's really tempting to give them a piece of your mind, even, today. Someone cuts you off in traffic, right? What do? First response, hey, fuck you, asshole, right? But no, not anymore. I don't. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm enjoying the day. I have a driver in Tampa, and I say, listen, slow down, relax, and let him have his way. Doesn't matter. When we lash out, when a friend, colleague, companion, when we lash out in anger, don't we almost always regret it? I mean, let's think about this. When's the last time that you reacted with anger and there was a positive benefit, there was a positive outcome? Now you may beat your chest and say, oh, your ego's speaking right now, and you won the war, right? But at what cost? At what cost? Real life lesson. When I got divorced, I was in and out of court with my wife endlessly for years. Fighting for custody, she'd get mad, do some stuff, take away my kids, have to fight, get them back. After a recent year-long battle, I won the court case. I got the opportunity to reunite with my kids. But unfortunately, after a year of doing battle, they were done. They didn't want a relationship with me for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know how an 8-year-old justifies they don't want a relationship with their father. Never abused them, never hit them, nothing like that. A great relationship with my kids. It's easy to think that perhaps someone had influence over them, right? 3 little kids who had a great relationship with their father and all of a sudden doesn't want to have a relationship with them. Hardest thing I ever had to hear. Not only their attorney say it, but also the therapist. Your kids do not want a relationship with you. It literally felt like my entire world had ended. Really in a flash of my eyes. Like, what's the purpose at this point? And all of that pain could have turned into rage against perhaps their mother, against the system. I could have blamed the justice system in New York for dragging out something for so long, not giving me access to my kids. I've never been convicted of a crime in my life. Coached all their sports, sat on the board of Little League, did the Santa Claus thing at the Parade of Lights or whatever it was. Adventures with my children, sleigh riding, museums, camping outings, sporting events. I can't control their desire not to have a relationship with me. What I can do is vibrate in this universe and continue to be the best man that I can be and hope that that message reaches them. I'm not going to fight back. Too much collateral damage, too much adverse, just peace, right? That's what they really want. They want peace. They're done with it. And so I'm going to give them peace. And I am not going to rage against their mother, who may or may not have influence over that decision. What I am going to do is wake up every day. I'm going to move my body twice a day. I'm going to pour into my mind. I'm going to pour into my soul. I'm going to greet every day with positivity. I'm going to look for ways to lift those around me. And I'm going to be the best man that I can be. And when I find chinks in that armor, I'm going to go work on fixing that. Because I firmly believe it is a man's responsibility to consistently work on his character. It is what defines us as a man. I have all the reasons in the world to tuck my head in the sand. But that's getting into our emotions. That's getting into things that are outside of my control. So what I can control is, today was day 1,198 of consecutive workouts, reading, pouring into my soul, serving my clients, lifting those around me, being the best human I can possibly be, working on my healthy masculine energy, learning on ways to connect with other people on a deeper level for understanding. That's what I can control. And through this process of embracing Stoicism, I've truly, truly found happiness, despite all those external circumstances. As always, make it the best day. Tomorrow may be your last.